Personal Destiny. An essay by James Mahu. Question. There is one thing that troubles me, probably more than other thing, and no, it isn't about finances or relationships or even God. It is this really basic thing that whenever I say it, it sounds trivial. Why am I here? And why can't anyone tell me? And even more to the point, why don't I just know? Why don't I know why I am here? This total lack of knowledge remains ever present, despite all the enlightened ones answering me in platitudes. And don't tell me in the generic sense, as to why humanity is here. I want to know for myself. Why am I here? Answer. It is an excellent question. You might want to ask your future self, because it plays a huge role in this thing called personal destiny. There is human destiny, and there is personal destiny. There is even group destiny like a family, social group, or shared belief. Destiny presumes a future that is preordained by some outside force, be it God or a demigod. It certainly isn't us. Is it? Do we write our personal destiny? Do we influence the destiny of our family, our social groups, even the infinite spacetime of beliefs? Do we have a tiny, tiny influence on our species as a whole? What about the definitive one and all? If the one and all exists, then itself is the answer. Our destiny is to be a lens for the one and all in all dimensions of spacetime. How we do that at a personal level is defined by our future self, the part of us that lives outside of spacetime. I am only calling it our future self because it is. It is also our past self and our present self. It is the fractal of one and all living in the infinite duality of spacetime, and it is always us. Everyone's destiny is generally the same, to understand these simple yet profound beliefs. That we are a lens of one and all in spacetime, and our destiny is simply that. Everything beyond that destiny is choice, free will, driven by our system of beliefs and knowledge of reality in our local universe. So, destiny is exceedingly broad, and its arc is infinitely larger than a single lifetime. And choice is exceedingly specific, and its arc is defined by milliseconds and minutes. You ask why you are here? You specifically. And I cannot tell you, nor can anyone else. They might say you are here because of your God-given talents, and they are meant to be shared. But that is one life. It would be like saying that a grain of sand contains the shoreline of an ocean. You are not the grain of sand, you are the shoreline that contains the ocean. The reason we are here is to invite our future self into our human body, heart, and mind to live in our local universe. To experience this life in this spacetime and express itself through us. Everything else flows from this. If we envision our future self as 2, 5, 20 years ahead of us, we will not understand our personal destiny. Even if those future selves have greater understanding and abilities, they pale in comparison to the entity we are that is infinite. Personal destiny is written differently for every single entity in existence, and yet there is harmony, because there is one and all. The arc of that destiny encompasses all. Nothing is excluded. Everything is included. And so our destiny, at a personal level, in an arc of spacetime, is to be an individualized lens for one and all. And that lens possesses free will in order to create authentic learning for one and all. How we do that, what choices we make, how much of our infinite self merges with our finite self, all of those variables take our personal destiny into behaviors that cascade through imagination, thought, feeling, and action. Our personal destiny distills into behavior. And this behavior emanates our destiny like a tuning fork struck by a rubber mallet emanates a vibration. The mallet represents our choices, the tuning fork is our behavior, and our vibration is the result of that behavior and choice. So, in a way, We are creating vibrations that influence the vibrations of others. We are vibrationally transmitting beliefs, and these beliefs are from our future self. Can our future self actually be from our past? Yes, of course. The future self is from all timelines in which we exist. Each of us possess a moment in our existence when the sovereign integral consciousness, the soul of us, is realized within a creaturehood existence, whether that is human or otherwise. When this happens, this becomes our future self, because it is realized that we are a fractal unit, fully individualized, of the one and all. That realization is imagined, thought, felt, and acted upon. It cascades into behavior that vibrates, and it is in this vibration that we have our personal destiny arise and announce itself. It is the combination of many things that makes our personal destiny an expressionary force instead of an indeterminate, enigmatic purpose. We fashion our beliefs, mold them to our innermost resonance, sensing their behavioral intelligence formed from the belief in the interconnectedness of one and all. We invite our infinite self to live within our finite self as a partner and co-creator. These are all aspects of why we are here. Yet, most of us believe in a smaller story of who we are and therefore why we are here. As I have said many times, it is a choice of belief that determines our behavior and consequent vibration of which each of us transmits to one and all. Choice is derived from free will and is the essence of individuality. In a way, we do not choose our beliefs, we create them from our local universe, from our future selves, from our fears, from our social groups and family. We create them from 1,000 vectors. They become us, and we become them until we are indistinguishable. Our personal destiny is evolving. It is not a static North Star, cemented to a spacetime that is like a grand attractor. We create it and we evolve it. It is always in a state of evolution. Sometimes it feels like our personal destiny is better understood, and sometimes it feels like it doesn't even exist. We are nonetheless evolving it, and our understanding of it, our expression of it, our duty to it. We are living it. How could it be otherwise?